heard someone say recently, I can't wait until someone that we like gets in office so we will get our freedoms back and our power back. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I was like, what? You gotta be kidding me. You need someone to be in office to do that? You need someone to be called a politician to do that, or president or a senator or a congressman? You need someone there to do that? You need someone that you did a check mark or filled in a circle for to do that? Do you really? We have the power. We have the power. The power is ours. We need to stop allowing the hundreds or the thousands, if it's even that, to take it away. Because they can't take it away. They have no power.
There was that ant that stood up to me.
Yeah, but we can forget about him.
Yeah, it was just one ant. One ant.
Yeah, you're right. It's just one ant.
Yeah, boss, they're puny.
Puny? Say, let's pretend this grain is a puny little ant. Did that hurt?
Nope.
Well, how about this one?
Are you kidding?
Well, how about this?
You let one ant stand up to us, then they all might stand up. Those puny little ants outnumber us 100 to 1. And if they ever figure that out, there goes our way of life. It's not about food. It's about keeping those ants in line. That's why we're going back.
Does anybody else want to stay?
Just like that video there, the ant. So that can be taken two ways. So the ant, the grasshoppers were upset about the ant because if you allow him to not follow orders, then there's going to be more and more and more. And the ants outnumber, the grasshoppers. There's probably trillions of ants. And there's not that many grasshoppers, and they know that. That's sort of the same situation we're in here, where the elites, or the people that in charge of us, should be working for us, because they're supposed to serve the public. There's, hundreds or thousands of them, and there's billions of us. So we have the power, and we have our freedom. Just can't let them take it away from us. It's not like we have to struggle real hard. Just don't follow orders. Don't obey. Simple as that. So we are the people who build the products and build this, build the services, have the services, build all that stuff that the elites use and that we all use. Without us, the elites are nothing. Without us, the elected officials are nothing. Zero, zilch, squash. They know nothing. All they know what to do is to have their servants, the people they hire, do stuff for them, cook for them, bake for them, go buy stuff for them, find stuff for them, on our dollars, our tax dollars, of course, and then just make laws that everyone else has to follow that they don't, as they steal from everyone else. So if you have 100,000 of these people that are stealing the wealth out of millions of people or billions of people, that sounds like a pretty good gig, pretty good deal for them. It's easy. We don't have to follow them. We don't have to follow orders. We don't have to listen to them. Stop doing it. We have the power in numbers. We have the power in ability, because we do everything, we make everything. They do nothing. They're not productive at all. Zilch. All they do is, hinder and harm production and everything, whether it be services or actually producing stuff. That's all they do. So I heard someone say that, and I was like, I gotta say something. So that ant then could be taken two different ways. Like I said, as far as the equation of us to the elites and the ants to the grasshoppers. The other way you can think of it is if one person starts to follow, then and obey, and then hundreds of people do, and then thousands of people who are following orders, whether they're right or wrong or agree with them or not, then more people will follow orders. Same sort of way. So we got to stop that. We got to nip it in the bud and say, no, you can't follow orders that are immoral or you don't agree with, because then more people are gonna, and it's just gonna be a tidal wave. Same sort of scenario. Look at the mask thing. I know there's tons of people I know that do it to go along, to get along. That's what they do. They just do it because everyone else is. They don't want confrontation. They don't want to cause a hissy fit. They don't want people staring at them. Whatever. That's why. And because they do it, other people see them doing it. So then other people are going to do it. And then people that don't want to do it, even more severely, are going to do it because they just fall in line. Pretty soon, you know, look around, everyone's doing it. Well, that's just one simple thing. It's just a mask. What about all this other stuff? I mean, there could be everything else as far as paying taxes, everything that's out there. As long as people go along with it, they're going to keep us down. They're going to keep us, well, like they are trying to separate and divide it by separating us by our race, separating us by, you know, what kind of income we have, the classes, the class struggles. As long as they keep us divided and fighting amongst each other, no one's going to, you know, look at them and say, hey, they're the problem. They're the ones that have to be stopped. They're the ones that we got to stop listening to. If everyone stops obeying them, overnight it'll be fixed. It'll be done. That's that. There'll be no Federal Reserve. There'll be no CDC. There'll be none of these other private companies that think they have some gall and some power, which they don't. We're giving that to them. Look at the World Economic Forum. What, they've been around 50 years, and they're just some private entity, some private agency, some private company that came out of nowhere, really, and they have nothing to do with any government, but sure seems like they have a ton to do with governments, because the governments listen to them. Well, if we stop listening to our governments, period, then they would have no pull. Whatever. The governments don't know what's best for your children or my children. Governments don't know what's best for your parents or my parents. Government doesn't know what's best for your situation or my situation at all. End of story. So they should have no power. They should have no right controlling or judging that. Period. And it starts and stops with order followers. I know I've seen a lot of videos where there's been policemen, cops out, and they're arresting preachers or pastors, and they say, well, I really don't want to be doing this, but it's my job. Well, your job was to protect and defend the Constitution. That was your job. It's not to follow these illegal or immoral orders. Same with the ones that are arresting pregnant mothers or single mothers. Well, because you posted this thing, we have to arrest you now and put you in jail because it's my job. No, that's not your job. Your job is to do what's best for yourself and your family and those around you, your neighbors. Your job is not to arrest a single mother or a pregnant mother or a pastor or preacher because someone else told you to. You know it's wrong. You even said it's wrong. But you're doing it because it's your job. That's what's wrong. Is all this following over orders. So we got to stop that. It needs to stop there. So just like the ant, we got to take a lot from that. And strength is in numbers. Not saying we need to go to war. Not saying you need to fight. Not saying you need to do anything like this. It comes down to it. Well, you got to do what you got to do, and we got to do what we got to do. But I'm just saying, the easiest, simplest thing is to disobey and do what is right for yourself and your family. Period. Help out your neighbor. Help out someone down the street that you don't know. I mean, no one that is elected or selected is going to do that. They don't care. All they care about is their job and getting as much money, whether that be from the tax dollars that they get or the tax dollars that they've stolen, or the other money they're going to get from stealing. So they don't care, period. That's it. Like I've said in the past, in different videos, my experience is that 99.9% the doctors out there don't care. It's a job. 99.9% of the police out there don't care. It's a job. 99.999999999, almost dang near 100% politicians out there don't care. It's just a job. They're going to get as much as they can, and that's it. So what you need to do is stop following orders that are against the Constitution, against your morals, against your family, that are going to put you in harm's way and take from you. I mean, if everyone did that, this world would be a great place. Don't harm anyone else. Just do what you got to do for yourself. Help others. That's it. All right. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button, share, subscribe. As always, stay vigilant. Protect yourself, protect your family, protect your wealth, and protect your health.